And hello, everyone. Welcome back to FPL in the Trenches, Frontline Prediction League in the Trenches, Frontline League over on X, Frontline Prediction League right here on YouTube. Like, favorite, subscribe, all that fun stuff. I am your co-host, Scott. Joining me, as always, is BeerMe. BeerMe, how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself, Scott?
I'm doing better than last week, where my ankle was messed up. It's 95% today, I think.
Right.
I can walk on it and walk normally, not hobbling. That happened this afternoon. It was rough even this morning, but it's been getting better and better and better, so it's good. It's good. And it's also like -5 out, not that cold. I'll take it. It's the best case scenario for what it is, right? But how about your way? You got a
Mm.
cold snap coming through, right?
Yeah, actually, it was like close to 40 here today, and it's gonna be close to 50 tomorrow. But I think Monday and Tuesday is supposed to be the coldest days of the year here, so I'm not looking forward to that. But
Well, that's it. Usually is January, February for that super cold stuff, and like I said, we're halfway through, and it's been pretty mild here. Like we had a couple -20s, but that's almost like the norm for this, and yet it's not. So global warming very real.
right,
I make that joke every time, but I remember looking at the maps and stuff. It's like our winters will be cooler and our summers will be warmer for my area of Canada. So that's the global warming affecting me. It's not a that's not a bad thing, but it's worse in other areas. So like yeah, it's that's a whole thing. Um, it is a genesis of a thing. It's a very bad segue. Genesis is this weekend. FPL Genesis is Sunday. Let me say it again. Sunday, January 19th. The predictions page is not up yet. We're recording this at 9 p.m. Thursday night. Impact has an hour to go. You will be able to put your picks in probably by the time you're seeing this because the picks page will be there. So keep an eye out for that one. It will be tagged on everybody when it's posted in that Discord, which you can get down below from the links here. Go in there, put your picks in. It's going to be probably for like 8 or 9 matches. We'll have more announced probably tonight with details, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. It's all ready to go. It is a house show, remember, but it is an important one in as much as our triad tournament starting. So the trios titles are starting with this. So that's where that stuff comes in, and the European Championship as well. And then, of course, story beats also. So there you go. But let's do the go home for this BeerMe because I got a couple matches to announce, and I know you do as well. So let's run down the card as it stands right now for this Sunday. And that was really bright going to this screen. I'm squinting a lot looking at it. Oh, man. All right. The FPL European title, like I said, is being defended. Grand Prix champion Aiden Mack is defending against the Goose. Do you see the Goose taking it, or is Aiden Mack going to continue that killer run from last fall?
I'm gonna go with Aiden Mack.
I kind of am, too. Which probably means Goose will take it. That's how it usually goes with this.
Yeah.
But I think Aiden Mack has that momentum, so I'm going to go with that one. Okay. We talked at length about this before, so we're not going to dive too detailed into this, but it is the Triad Tournament. Team Canada versus FBU. We're both biased. Second City Saviors versus Three-Way. We're both biased. So we've got our opinions there, and that's what it is. I'm not going to go over it to detail, but you're picking FBU, I'm picking Canada. I'm picking Three-Way, you're picking Saviors. So there it is. But the other half of the brackets, sorry, that's not even half of the bracket, but the other matches. Go right, Mr. Glee and X versus the Roundtable, Hiroshi Moses, Captain Krillix, Blackwell, and Static. And then I was notified it's pronounced AUSA. AUSA, AUSA, like Aussie, Australia, AUSA. Kevin Dynamite, Jonathan C.T. Martin, and Luke Gray. Thank you for the pronunciation, Luke. Versus Diamond Syndicate, RGX, Orstella, and Jonathan Monroe. So I think I'm leaning AUSA on one side and the Go Right, no, and the Roundtable team on the other. What are you thinking for those?
I think so too.
Makes it easy. So there we go. We'll see what happens, and the next round will be decided from there. Vengeance Day, I do believe, is the next round. So 2 very important matches taking place there with the finals at Stand and Deliver. BeerMe, you are facing the Arbiter one-on-one. That is a match that goes back to the JRPL days of like 2017, 2018, if I'm correct, which insanely is almost a decade ago. So
Yeah, that's wild.
How do you feel about this match? Imminently.
I'm excited for it. Any chance I get to get in the ring with my former tag partner is always a good time.
Sounds good. Sounds good. I am picking you to win that one, but Arbiter could absolutely take this one. It is Impact, but I know it's hard to beat you at Impact, so Yeah.
Mm.
How about this one? Relantando versus James Costner. I think I'm going with Costner on this. Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Round Tandem.
Okay. Any reason in particular? Just I don't have one for mine. I just have a gut feeling. So.
Yeah, I don't. I'm just
Okay. Just feeling.
Yep.
Okay. We have Honor Club, Victoria Fiore, Rate Wrestle, and Smooth Rock facing Call of the Mountains, Dog and Mark Harper, and Supreme Rock. So some kind of stray situation there. It's hard to bet against Call of the Mountains in that with the tag champs basically, but Smooth Rock and Rate and Victoria. It's a very tough match. This is kind of in line for who might be the first challengers, not purely, but it's trios match, right? So I'm leaning towards the Call on this one. How about you? Just because the tag champs are in it is my only thought there. Otherwise, I'd be picking Honor Club.
I'm gonna go with the Honor Club.
Okay. Next up, Eli versus Kyer, 1-on-1. I think I was saying Kyer for this one. I don't remember what I said last time.
I'm gonna go with Eli.
And we have a hardcore match. Alexander McKennedy versus Jason Blades. This one's tough considering who they are, but McKennedy, the two-time champ, I'm going with him on that. With the hardcore stipulations. Sorry, Jace.
Yeah, I'll go with that as well.
Okay. We do have kickoff show matches. Non-title, the FPL American champion Will Colt is facing Daisy Knoll, the freshly defeated world champion. I don't bet against Daisy much at all, so I'm going to stick with that one. How about you?
I'm gonna go with Will Colt.
Okay. CJ Hawk versus Mark Steele. I'm picking Hawk on this one.
Yes.
Payne versus Lucifer. I think I got Lucifer on that.
Payne.
Okay. And Billy Grayson versus the Gaffer.
Billy.
I think so too. We have more to announce though, BeerMe. Let's scroll back up here. There we go. Get that graphic back for Genesis. There it is. I've got 2 kickoff matches. You have 3, right?
Yep.
Okay. You do one and we'll alternate because you have an extra one.
All right. On the kickoff, I have Matt Zion taking on Pushino.
I don't bet against Matt Zion. So, there you go.
I'm gonna pick Pushino.
Okay. I've got Orion versus Danny the Light Jordison. I'm picking Danny. I just got a soft spot.
I'm gonna go with Orion.
Okay. What have you got?
I have Dion Blade taking on Kurt Colt.
Dion.
Yeah.
I have El Cid facing Jackson Myrtle.
Jackson.
I'm leaning that way too, I think.
And I have James Blake taking on Eddie Chairshot Wood.
Ooh, Eddie, do what a lot of newcomers did, but I'm still picking Blake.
Yeah, it's James Blake.
All right, and we move over to the Royal Rumble because we do have that coming up shortly thereafter, February 1st. But we're not done yet. We're not done yet. We got to go up here and go boop. Graphic. There we are. The Royal Rumble is coming up. It's February 1st. We have the Rumble, the draw. You can go check it out last week. It is there for the full qualifier as well as some what's the word? Reserves. I was gonna say replacements. They are, but the reserves. That is all set from last week. The draw for order of entry has also been done and is banked and scheduled to be released on like the 6th or something like that. So you'll see that one too. But that is there. It's a lot of fun. Go check that out from last week. But there also will be an FPL World Championship match and a Canadian Championship match, or sorry, a Cleveland Championship match. And as well as Daisy Knoll versus Hunter Williams and Atlas Kiama versus Jason Blades in a Monsters Ball death match. We'll talk about who we think is going to win those as we go, but let's announce these matches, BeerMe. I have the details of the Canadian Championship, or I guess the Cleveland Championship, like I said. GMSG will not be defending in the Watson rules match. It will be a Varga rules match. He is incorporating that once again. And he is going to face Jeffrey Warhol to defend his title. Who you got? I mean, you're biased.
Yeah, GMSG.
Yeah, I'm picking James G as well. I see him retaining that one, but we'll see. We'll see. It's right for an upset. That's what happened last time, so you never know, right? So, what do we got to announce?
The World Championship match.
Ooh, okay, let's go here. Halcyon will be defending against
Cam Popplestone.
Oh. I'm picking Cam. I think Cam's going to elevate up and take that title. Nothing against Halcyon. If it wasn't, I wouldn't be picking many. Like if it was Blake again, I'd probably be picking Halcyon because I feel like Blake might have missed a step here. But Cam, I think, is going to capitalize on that and take that title.
I got a bit of a soft spot for Halcyon, so
Yeah.
I'm going to pick Halcyon.
Okay, we'll see how that goes. Anything else to announce? Any more matches?
Nope.
And that's it, guys. A quick one after the hour-long one last week and all the recording and then the 2-hour podcast last night. And that is Top of the Card Pod. We did a best of 2024, which took an hour, but that was after the news of everything from Penta and Corey and Chalmers. I think his name's Chalmers. All the stuff that has happened really in the past month. We did get caught up, so a lot of fun stuff there. Do listen to that one when it comes out. It's not edited yet, but it'll come. And yeah, we'll leave it at that. This is, again, Top of the Card podcast. No, it's not. That's what I'm talking about. That's Top of the Card. This is Frontline League. Frontline League over on Twitter, on X. Frontline Prediction League right here on YouTube. And you can follow along, like, favorite, subscribe. Follow into our Discord. You can see the live event chat for TNA Impact right now, 9:08 p.m. What's Moose doing? Somebody like watch the stuff, see what's going on, get your picks ready because in about an hour from now, you can put your picks in for the matches for Genesis this very weekend. It looks like the deadline is going to be 6 p.m. Eastern because the pre-show is at 7 o'clock. So keep that in mind. And yeah, we'll leave it at that, guys. Thanks again, everybody. Have a good night.